South on camera.
Afternoon football here at Churchill Reserve. We welcome you all to this afternoon's big clash in round 15 of the NPL Men's Victoria game between St Albans Saints Dynamo and Altona Magic, coming to you live from pitch 1, all thanks to NPL Victoria's YouTube page. My name is Alex Sivkorowski, and joining me in the commentary box this afternoon is Katie Lambeski. Welcome, Katie.
Good afternoon, Alex. Good afternoon, everyone. Looking forward to this one. Two teams really on the opposite side of the form spectrum. Altona coming here in a fair bit of confidence just after their recent run of form, some recent good results coming their way. Dynamo needing this to take the opportunity to step back up and just rewrite themselves as we enter deep into the middle of the season. Altona looking to avoid that drop zone as well as Dynamo. Now this is where it all gets underway, and we're looking forward to calling this over the next 90 minutes or so with you.
Yes, it's an absolute ripper Sunday afternoon football here. The sun is shining. Pitch 1 is absolutely looking brilliant here. We're lost of words how good it looks. It's finally had some renovations done, and the sun's come out and definitely made it very good here. As Katie mentioned, it is a huge game for both these sides. We will start off with Dynamo. They're currently sitting in a very lowly position at the moment. As we just go back into the play here, as a chance here for Dynamo coming out is Ilya Shalamanov-Trenkov. Katie, Magic, like you said, coming into the game with 2 wins, back-to-back wins, good wins as well. Whereas for Dynamo, though, they seem to be struggling here. They're coming off a couple of losses here and looking to avoid to make it 3 in a row. So tough times for Cam Watson and his Chargers, but football's a funny old game. Anything can happen. And today, obviously, Cam Watson and his side hope that they can take the win to the Magic.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that maybe form and maybe like injury have kind of played into that in a little bit, as have entered into really what is the tough end of the season. To be honest, the winter months are starting ahead, so it can get into a bit of a slog, and this is where it can get really attritional. They've got good conditions ahead of them today, though. The pitch looks an absolute picture, so congratulations to all at Dynamo for making that happen. So again, it really has to start here, and like if that early momentum from Mikael Platt was anything to go off, it's a very, very good sign for them coming in.
We'll give you the lineups as action of play just slowly gets to a bit of a halt here. Number 2, Gideon Arock. 3 is Alec Mills. 5 is Fletcher McFarlane. 9 is Mikael Platt. 10, Oliver Dragicevic. 13, Joseph Chelina. The captain, number 16, Michael Grigic. Number 17, Luca Cabrera. Number 18, Josh Kalevsky. Number 21, Jackson Riley. Number 24 is John E. Magalaris. And for the Magic in goals, There's Ilya Shalamanov-Trenkov. 2, Hiroyo Kawaguchi. 4, Taufik Olamawewe. Number 5 is Dejan Bakardanokoski. Number 7, Connor O'Keefe. The captain today, number 8, Saad Mukasha. Number 11, Bilal Habib. 14, Anthony Frangi. 15, Alexander Gust. 16, Mohamed Al-Hawli. And 17 is Daniel Fabrizio playing against his former side. So, strong lineups from both, Katie. As we mentioned, the Magic in form, 2 wins back-to-back. They were looking to make it a 3. Dinamo, though, 1 point out of their last 5. So they are really struggling for points at the moment.
Yeah, definitely. Ultimately, this game can potentially become a 6-pointer. To be honest, when we look back on the season when it's all said and done in a few months' time, you wonder if you look at this game and you think that was the one, and that really defines where they end up. So, again, I expected probably a little bit more out of Dinamo this season. Like, coming into it, Cam Watson, Billy Selesky having that off-season to really mould the squad. I really think that there's still talent in Josh Golevsky, particularly leading the line, Mikhail Platt as well. They have the firepower, but it just hasn't translated into form, and that can happen. This is a tough league to play in. I think they just need a bit of consistency and a consistent run of form. Putting the pressure on there, Altona just making use of this wind so far, heading to the right of your screen, so they're going to look to get the ball forward as quick as possible. Maybe bypass a lot of midfield, maybe try to tee up Frangi and Fabrizio, who are really leading the line. They really want to give them every opportunity. I think for Dinamo, the opposite has to kind of come. They just have to really get on the ball and really utilise their possession here, keep the ball on the ground. Altona are probably going to go more direct, so we'll keep an eye on that as this transpires, that's for sure. Well,
you did mention it was a 6-pointer. It definitely is. If Magic can get a win here today, they'll give themselves a little bit of breathing space. Obviously, Heidelberg and Melbourne Victory playing at the same time as us. But if Dinamo win, they go to equal points, and then it becomes a bit of a logjam there. Obviously, we know South Melbourne winning on the weekend. That gets them out of that bottom 3. So Dinamo now in 12th place. So it is very, very tight at the top. Just some interesting facts. Obviously, they played each other in round 2 this year. There was a 2-1 win to the Magic. As we go forward here, shouts as Gus clears Grigic. Magic winning 2-1 thanks to Bilal Habib, Anthony Frangi, Brian Summerskill scoring for Dinamo. One bit of interesting fact for you, Katie, as we let the play the go on, it's Bilal Habib is offside here, is the last time Magic won 3 in a row, we have to go back to last year, rounds 9, 10 and 11, and that run started against Dinamo. So, another interesting fact, the last time they won 2 in a row, again, last year, rounds 20 and 21, and they were looking for a 3 in a row. They lost 3-2 to Dinamo. So these teams have a bit of a history of breaking their droughts somehow. Interesting to see how that plays out today.
Absolutely. Great pick up there, Alex, that's for sure. Both of these sides, really, it can really mean the fact that form can tend to go out the window when these two teams tend to play each other. Frangi really looking to pounce there. Good covering speed there. Dinamo just looking to clear the ball out as quick as possible here. They're only getting as far as Fabrizio here, though.
Cross comes in, it's headed away. Chance now. Good defending here from Dinamo as Platt just got to hold it up here, wait for reinforcements to come in and assist. They're really targeting him today, not allowing him to break away as freely. Katie, this is a smaller ground. Churchill Reserve, it won't suit the Magic too much because the ground is a lot bigger. They like to play that wide ball, allow the runners to make the run. Today it's very compact. How do they deal with that, do you think?
Through patience, so it's not going to be easy. I think they just got to get a feel for the conditions. More often than not, the wind is going to make this more complicated. But now that they have the wind behind their backs in this first half, you just got to go direct. You really do. I just feel like as well, this is a different kind of, they like to hit those wide expanses, right? They like to hit in the channels. Habib looking to exploit that here now. He's on the ball, get the cross in, but Mills, brilliant to come off the line there and see that out. He'll form that centre-back pairing, of course, with Gideon Arok this afternoon, as he so often has done this season. An early corner conceded there. But that's just a warning sign, right? Habib just getting into those channels down the right flank. Positive sign again, positive attacking intent from the Magic. They need to make full use of this breeze here.
Chance now for the Magic from a corner. First play of the game. Can they find someone on the end of it? Cross comes in. It's dealt with. Brought down again. Cleared. No foul given now. Chance for Dinamo here. It's a through ball. One touch. Dragicevic comes out wide. He finds Gillespie now on the left-hand side. It's Joshua Gillespie. Gets it into the box. Still going forward. Cross comes in. Oh. And chance of a handball there. So good run there from Dinamo there, Katie, but unfortunately just couldn't find the end product.
Yeah, great move there, led by Gulevski. Just getting on that left side, great counter-attack, great transition. So it's a warning for Altona not to get caught too far up, caught too high up the pitch, excuse me. It'll just allow that space for Gulevski and Platt to run into. Cabraja just very much up and about there. Conceding the handball, though, Tawfiq Olemwewe just encouraging his teammates there just to really do their defensive duty. He's leading that centre-back pairing really well. He's been an absolute revelation for Magic this season, but this is good space for Dinamo here.
Dragicevic trying to get a through ball in. It's a hot ball at the moment and eventually gets it under control as Grigic finds Platt. Mikael Platt plays it out wide. It's good running here. Cross comes in. It's too deep for Gillespie, and it'll be a throw in the end. A couple of wasteful opportunities so far for Dinamo, and as Katie mentioned, the wind is, I think that's probably causing havoc more so as players trying to adjust to their game.
Good opportunity here now for Dinamo to keep the ball on their deck and keep it on the ground here. Gulevski into some good space. Takes a shot on, but only gets as far as the left post. Shamalov Trenkova there just doing well to get to the bottom of the left post there. Again, Platt just getting into some good areas as well. Might have been better off there. Gulevski just taking a moment just to cut back. He took the shot on. Again, they can't get too carried away here, Magic.
Shalamanov Trenkov straight to Mills. Chance now for Gust over the top, straight to Grigic. Habib brings it down. Need some magic from him today. Still going forward now. It's Habib. He's got plenty around him, still getting through, and eventually just too many blue shirts around and it will be a goal kick. Give you the updates in the game, and Heidelberg leading 1-0 against Melbourne Victory. So Heidelberg continue on with their good form, and that's going to hurt Melbourne Victory because in 10th place at the moment, South and St Albans hot on their heels. As chance now for Dinamo to build it out from the back here. Good press from the Magic, not allowing them to get out quickly as a rock goes short to Mills. No real options in front of him as Fletcher McFarlane. Magalaris has been waiting for it, but they go over the top, and it's an easy pick up there for Shalamanov Trenkova. Been all Dinamo so far, Katie, so how does Magic sort of ease the pressure a little bit here?
Just do a decent spell of possession and just to sort of settle back into into a rhythm, if you will. They're not going to do it like that. Gulevski doing brilliant to really lock the ball back in there. Moving the offing here now. Needs options though. Does Dragicevic. Cross comes in. Olemwewe nearby with Platt. He looks to lay up Cabraja. Good recovery there from the Altona defence. That's a big plus for them as Gergic goes high and long with the cross. Not going to trouble the Altona defence, that's for sure, with that. Much to the displeasure of the home Dinamo fans there too. I like the response here from Dinamo though. They've just gotten themselves Got a bit of a foothold in this match now. They just got the Magic running back to their goal rather than running to their goal. Interesting battle shaping up ahead of us.
We've seen teams that have a good spell, but unfortunately unable to put a goal away, and the other side will go up once and put a goal there. So that's something that Cam Watson will just get his charges, knowing that, hey, keep the pressure on. Let's not allow him to play forward very easily. That's good work from Platt. He's got a bit of work to do now on his own. Mukasha gets around him. Play on. Challenge came through now. It's still Platt. Squares it on the edge of the box. Needed to be a little bit better there, but plenty of numbers behind the ball as Magalaris finds Mills. McFarlane. Really taking it to Altona here. Dinamore. Can they find the goal? It's a pass back to Mills. He'll go back to Riley. Good crowd in here. Both teams very local to each other. Short 15-minute drive from Altona. Lovely ball over the top. Gillespie just lost sight of it. McFarlane wins it back. A little chip over the top there. Chance now. Good save from Shalamar Trenkov, but they're offside.
Excellent play here from Dinamo in the last few minutes. It must be said, just really, I think they've really got their game going now, to be honest. Locking the ball into their half, knocking the ball around. I like the pressure on the ball carry more often than not. They're not letting up on Altona whenever they're in possession. They're just not allowing them to play out. Really pressure on the ball carry. Pressure on the ball carry. That's the name of the game from them so far, and it's causing Altona some absolute fits, particularly getting overrun through the middle of the field as well. So it's just putting that pressure on Saad Mukasha, who's been a real revelation, I felt, for Altona ever since joining the club, to be fair. Going long and just letting that breeze carry it there. His keeper is the keeper. Only gets as far as Riley up the other end. And that's not going to do them much good. It's just going to allow Dinamo to utilise possession.
Good press here from the Magic, as getting away from his marker is Chulina, but they turn it over again now. It's O'Keefe. Good challenge there from Iraq, and it will be a corner, so another opportunity here for the Magic. This time the wind will be favouring them, so maybe just not as hard as I want. Just having a look off the play here. Kawaguchi and Olomowewe just having a few strong words to each other, just not happy with the way the defending has occurred, and just need to be a little bit more tighter at the back here. There's a chance for the Magic from the corner. Cross comes in, it's low, it's cleared by Mills. Shot comes in, and that stayed wide there from Mukacha. Not going to trouble Riley from there. Interesting start so far, Katie.
That it is. Ultimately as well, interesting to see Olamwewe just really being commanding of the team in front of him, just really trying to get the side back into a rhythm, trying to get them back into a shape here. Really good, really impressive to see him, almost like another coach out there, just looking for Habib with that header. They need numbers here. They need to press. Whenever they've done that in little fits and starts, their pressing game has been quite good, but a little bit disjointed all the same whenever they get into possession in the attacking sense. Not allowing Riley to go long. Have to put pressure on Mills. He's going to just be brilliant at that all day. Finds Platt through the middle.
Chance now for Habib. Would just keep it in. Magic trying to get numbers going forward. Kawaguchi there to assist. Puts it on the edge of the box. I'm not sure what that was from Al Hawley. It's almost gone to the other corner flag because Goose wins it back now. Mukacha. Just got to be a little bit more composed in possession here, the Magic. They've done a lot of defending early on. They've rode the challenges. They've survived. Now they've got to turn their attention to attack. Cross comes in. Good touch by Habib. Gets it into the box. Solid defending by Malagaris. And it's going to go in the way of Dinamo there.
Again, I think the call there from Cam Watson on the bench, really interesting to see. He just wants a bit more sharpness, a bit more quickness, a second or so quicker just coming out of defence. I like that intent from him. Again, I feel like the momentum has gone Dinamo's way, so they've got to get their goals while they're on top here.
Assistant coach Billy Teleski just giving Golevsky a few. Oh, as Hawley. It's going to be hard to give a handball there. He's copped the Falcon in the face from about a metre away. Play on continues as Grugic finds Melagaris. Goes back to Mills. It's going to be a really good battle here, but Olamawewe and also Mikael Platt. That one's going to be a battle of two big giants there as Olamawewe wins that header. Hawley out to Kawaguchi now. A little dink over the top, but Mills got the legs in the way. He clears. Platt. Al Hawley coming back to assist. Oh, it's a poor one there from Al Hawley. As allows Cabrera to win it back for the Dinamo. Not the prettiest of football here, Katie, but nevertheless, it's two teams battling out for 3 points. And it's going to be the team that takes the moment in their game to put it away as Platt is onside here. Dragicevic back out to McFarlane. Just doing too much there. And it will be a corner, Katie.
Reward for a pretty quick transition there, but I can't help but feel that was almost a wasted chance for Golevsky at the back post. Platt got into some good space, beat that offside trap. But nevertheless, an important corner to come. We'll see what the wind does with this one. That wind is just picked up as well here. Don't let that sun fool you. Corner to come.
Cross comes in. It's deep. It's missed everyone. And another wasted opportunity. So, Dinamo will get an opportunity here just to peg the Magic into their defensive half here at right back. They can't allow them to get out too easily. They go long looking for Fabrizio, brings it down. Almost running into Habib, but they get another second chance at it. Kawaguchi to bring it in for the Magic, right in front of the Dinamo bench. Looking for Habib. Good work here by Chulina. Habib, he wins it back. He's got too many blue shirts around, and McFarlane unable to find someone there, and it'll be another throw here for the Magic. Just creeping out slowly out of defence here, Katie. Maybe something Cam Watson would be disappointed they've got out too easily, would you say?
A little bit, but at the same time, she's got to open up a bit more space for them here, and that might do very, very well for Platt. Kawaguchi and Olamawewe doing well to deny him in that moment, but the intent's still very much on show here from Dinamo, and it'll be a free kick for the Magic here, and they were not happy with that, the Dinamo bench.
Well, Anthony Frangi there absolutely had a few choice words for the linesman, but you could clearly see that Alex Mills' hand around his neck as they quickly move it along now. It's Al Hawley. Cross comes in. Good defensive work there by Dragicevic, and they'll get a throw. Just got to be a little bit more patient, I feel, the Magic. They are trying to rush the game a bit too much. It's not really working in their favour. Get a bit of possession underneath your belt. No need to give it away so cheaply.
Yeah, I know I mentioned being direct in the way going forward with the breeze, but they can't look for chances that aren't quite there. Ball comes into O'Keefe for doing well there. Rock and this leading Riley to race off the line and claim it back. Just not consistent in their front third right now, the Magic. I just feel like they're kind of maybe jumped at shadows with this breeze. They've just tried to rush forward and it hasn't quite worked out for them. Again, Dinamo just looking more balanced. Dinamo just looking a bit more sharper in the way they're going about it. Trying to find Golevsky. He's looking to be the main man down this left channel on this broadcast wing.
They've probably adapted a bit better to the conditions. I mean, it is windy at Altona Magic's ground, but it's a bit more wider Whereas here it's a little bit more compact, and it's Magic just finding it really difficult. As Magalaris gets back onto his feet. Given that okay. McFarlane going back to Riley. Mills just assessing his options, really nothing forward as a rock there right next to him. Fabrizio chasing hard now. Riley finally gets us back underway. Platt put his body in the line, brought down by Magalaris, trying to look for a through ball. Kawaguchi. That's a ball out wide. Good touch there now, the chance for Connor. Driving forward, he shoots! Look good from here, but far from the result that they wanted.
But that's positive intent, that right then and there. I mean, Kawaguchi, particularly his ability to dictate and create from deep is a real plus for this side. As at fullback, he's quite creative in that sense, and that just shows you why. Just took it on and just let the breeze do the rest, and O'Keefe read that beautifully. He hasn't been really involved in his opening few exchanges, and that's a positive sign, though. That's got to be the switch of play, the transitional play. That's got to be the focus for Magic here. Mikal played in a real battle with Olamwewe so far this afternoon. Doing well there was Platt. He gets the better of that exchange. Again, closing down space, harassing the Altona defence and just not allowing them to really play out. Focused as possible here. Throw in to come.
Magalaris going to Dragosevic. Finds Gilevsky on the edge of the box. Got to be careful here, and both giving each other a friendly little hug. I'm sure they can do that after the game. And it'll be a free kick to the Magic. Can just sense that the Magic slowly now building their way into the game now. They're not allowing the Dinamo players to move so freely and switch it. So it might be a little bit of a turning of the tide, but they look more dangerous, Dinamo, going forward. That's the one thing that the Magic don't have. Their front three is not really linking up at the moment, whereas the Dinamo players, they sort of, Platt and Gillespie and Cabrera are really linking up forward. So time will tell if anything comes out of it, as Frangi getting the last touch there. Dinamo now has Magalaris to bring it in from left back. Goes short to Gillespie, but went straight to Fabrizio. Mulkashar. El Hawley just stepping on the ball there, bit unlucky. Good chance now for McFarlane. They break over the top to Platt. He's got a bit of space now. Numbers behind the ball for Magic. It's Mikal Platt. Gets it into the box. Has to concede a bit of ground. Magalaris now. Whips in a cross into the box. It's Platt. That was inches away. It was a lovely ball in, and Katie, that should have been in the back of the net.
That was a gorgeous cross from Maglaris. Just overlapping from fullback there. Really positive. Really, even Mikal Platt just allowing that build-up play to happen. That header just absolute inches away, just begging past the right post. That breeze may have had something to do with it there. They got to keep going though. That's exactly what they want.
Big let off there for the Magic. Dinamo will feel hard done by. They should have been up 1-0, but they are playing a better brand of football at the moment. Good challenge from Frangi there. Just needs someone to fly the flag at the moment for the Magic. Olamoewe has put in a solid performance in the back line there, but needs the numbers behind him to back him. Habib and Magalaris just giving away a foul there.
Again, I think the call from Devin Boone in the Magic dugout this afternoon, just really the call was to really not be passive, really just start to get that pressure back on the ball carrier that Dinamo were doing so well in those opening few moments. This is a good free kick in a dangerous area. Mukasha to take it.
Goes short to Habib. Back to Mulkashar. Whips in across. It's low. Again, really poor from the Magic as they go forward now. Dragicevic puts it out wide to Platt now. Magic got to be careful here. It's Platt looking to cut back on his right. He goes down. Referee not even interested in that challenge. O'Keefe cleared by a rock. Magic really under the pump at the moment now, but they turn it over. Fabrizio can go wide to Habib now. A bit of space in front of him. It's Bilal Habib. Gets around his marker. Habib still going. Habib cleared by a rock. Another chance there. Inches away, Katie.
Brilliant from Habib there, just gliding forward past his markers and just getting into those wide expanses that he likes to get into. They frequently causes trouble in. Beat Magalaris the first time around, but again, all that was missing, that final touch. They're going to try again here. They're only getting as far as Mills. You're not going to break down this defence like that.
There's a poor ball there from Habib. Oh, Magalaris just went down there. Hopefully he's okay. Habib. Strong challenge there from McFarlane. And eventually they'll hold up the play to check on Magalaris there. Let's just hope he's okay. A break in play here. Give an update in another game. Heidelberg leading 2-0 against Melbourne Victory there. Really asserting themselves in that game. And Magalaris back on his feet, but Bilal Habib down as well after that challenge from McFarlane. Katie, what do you think the Magic need to do? We've got still a good amount of the game to go here. What sort of tactics can Goran Lozanovski tell his Chargers, or make it small little changes that you think that can make a difference to the way they're playing at the moment?
I still think you've got to let Plan A play out a little bit more. I like the approach of Bilal Habib being that lead man in attack, and just I think you want to see maybe Anthony Frangie get on the end of a few. You really want to see that end product come. I just feel like they're a final touch away from really opening up this Dynamo defense and really lighting this up. But at the same time, I really like the way that Dynamo have gone into this and how way that they've approached it as well. So you're just having a word with these Chargers here at the moment too. Since we recover here just from as Bilal Habib just in the hands of the trainers, I think. Fingers crossed doesn't look as serious as what it is at the moment.
He's got back on his feet, which is a good promising sign here, but will he be able to continue? But I definitely agree with you. I like the way that Dynamo are playing. Mikael Platt is taking away Ola Mawewe from the gameplay and allows other players to come in and attack. So sacrificing his game a little bit, but he's still making an effort. He's still had that good chance with that header. He's still making some runs, but at the moment, Magic is just not that midfield to the forwards. It's not there. The link-up play is not there at the moment. And Goran Lozanovski just giving it a few words as maybe just change things up a little bit. Or like you said, Katie, stick to plan A. There's the referee. Not sure what's occurring at the moment. They'll return the ball back to the Magic. So Bilal Habib's come back on, which is a good sign. Let's hope he can continue on. He's moving around gingerly as Bakadanowski clears to O'Keefe. Just having a look at the play here, you've got Frangi, Fabrizio, Habib, and then in the middle, Mukasha Al-Hawley. Just someone needs to be either forward or a little bit back. Someone has to play their different game today, maybe a number 6 role, not allow the ball to come through freely, you think, maybe.
I feel like it's a case of Magic getting overrun. It's a bit too much for Mukasha and Al-Hawley to really deal with at the moment, so it's going to put pressure on Gus. It's going to put pressure on the back four as it does again here. Mikael Platt just again drifting into those wide spaces, but at the same time, who's taking up that central space? Dragicevic is trying to drop into the box there as well, but again, they just need Gulevski, I think, to probably take a more central role, just to drift inward a little bit more. They're going to take the moment to just recycle possession here and just look through their numbers in midfield. don't like what they see, so it looked like Riley to take it out of play here.
Well, they've got Cabrera playing that central role now, so interesting to see whether that continues. They come out wide. Good work from Kawaguchi. Wins the header, and it'll be a throw for Dinamo right in front of us here. Goes short. He finds Chelina. Nagalaras going back to Mills. "32 minutes down here at Churchill Reserve, 0-0. Best chance going to Dinamo and Platt. Riley, long way from home. Straight to Olamawewe. He sends it back, but Mills read the play well. Goes back to Magalaris. Dragicevic. Good work there from Kawaguchi. Stood his ground now. Needs to go forward. Loses a shoe as well from Kawaguchi. Cross comes in. Oh, missed by Fabrizio. He was on the back post. Challenge there from Grigic. Magic now still going forward. Gust. Grigic read it well. Danikoski up wide to Kawaguchi now. Good work here from the Magic, spreading the field. The cross comes in. It's a good one. Cleared away by Grigic again. He's gone down in that challenge. Galevsky to Arok. Just need to get the ball out of play here. They're still going as Grigic eventually gets back on his feet. McFarlane. Got to be careful. Hunting him down is Frangi. Lays it into Galevsky out wide to Dragicevic. Recovers. Still going third with a square ball, but too wide. Into an action, Katie, but unfortunately the end result from both sides just not there at the moment.
No, not quite. Not quite. Just that quality just not quite there at the moment. I think that probably tells you why these sides are at where they are at the moment. Undoubtedly, still some quality in both of these squads. I mean, Lucas Burns on the bench this afternoon, so I'm looking forward to seeing his introduction into this game at some point in the second half as well. I just feel like he's a game breaker in the waiting. But both of these sides just really bypassing midfield and just trying to get end-to-end here, and they're going to look to do the same again here at Dinamo. Going
wide now is Galevsky, switching flanks with Cabrera, plays it into Platt, he brings it back out to Chelina. Grigic. Arok. Oh, Mills caught in two minds there, gets away with it, plays it out wide. Dragicevic now. Went down probably a little bit too easily there, but still a free kick, nevertheless. Big shout out to David, watching all the way from England, UK, Liverpool, early hours of the morning, watching this game. So I'm sure he'll be amped up for this one and then following on to the title parade there. So thank you for tuning in, David. And everyone else that's watching on our YouTube page, thank you for tuning in this afternoon. It's great to have you all for another game of NPL football. There's a free kick here for Dinamo. Big moment in the game here. Just can Dinamo find something? Cross comes in. It's a very good ball. It's deep. Headed away by Olamawewe. Gus gets a second chance at it now. Looks for the line. Fabrizio, lovely little touch there. He's got to go forward now. Magic needs some numbers. Habib, they're short. And it was a poor ball there from Fabrizio.
Well done by Kawaguchi there to win the ball through the middle. Mukasha now, he's going to take the shot on. Hits it low, hits it flat. Riley more than up to the task there. Just goes low to save. But again, just that they really can't be too carefree through midfield there. Otherwise, Mukasha will be able to jump in there. That's been St. Albans, that's been Dinamo's really calling card at the moment. They've just been overrunning the Magic through the middle of the park. And it's just not allowing them to have any real kind of consistency in their play at the moment. A little bit disjointed. This is much better. They're going through the middle of the ground. Bilal Habib here. And the ball lays it off to a teammate, takes it on to the bottom right-hand corner. Deary me, Anthony Frangi, that was the moment Altona were looking for. That's the moment they were waiting for. Almost out of nowhere against the runner play, Anthony Frangi. That's a brilliant finish.
It was a simple ball in. He started it off, Habib got the through ball, and that's a pass they were looking for. It's a brilliant finish. The challenge came in from Mills. Riley tried to spread himself wide, but Anthony Frangi makes it 1-0 here. That's his 4th goal of the season and his 9th of his career. So, as we said in football, if you don't put your chances away, if you that passage of play that Dinamo have had, the other team will go up and put it away. And they definitely did that.
Exactly. Frangi starting that move and finishing that move. Even better was that ball from Habib just to open up the Dinamo defense there and just allowing Frangi to do the rest with that finish. The moment of quality that they were calling for, that they were waiting for. And it plays out for them brilliantly. They're up and about now. They're going to look for a second here before this half is all said and done. Mukasha and Al-Huli just double whammy through midfield. Great touch from Mukasha. Confidence radiating here now. Trying to release the ball for O'Keefe, but Gergic really doing well, really controlling it on that far side. Trying to get out here, but numbers now with the Magic.
Oh, that's a hard challenge there. And he's going to be in trouble, Fletcher McFarlane. It is a yellow. Very lucky not to be anything worse than that. It's starting to unravel a little bit here, but Jock Quartermain is getting it under control. But absolutely poor challenge from Fletcher McFarlane. It wasn't needed. The referee was about to come in, but just really unnecessary there. Things have cooled down, which is a good sign. Good refereeing there. But, yeah, disappointing. It is going to be a free kick now for the Magic.
Yeah, absolutely right. No real need for that level of challenge. No real need to come in that heavy there. Fletcher McFarlane maybe just trying to generate something for his side, just trying to spark them into a bit of life and a bit of a rebound, if you will, but that's not the way to do it. And Arok will be shown a yellow as well, just for some afters there by our man in the middle, Jack Quartermain, this afternoon. And this plays right into the Magic's hands, doesn't it? It's just going to allow them to further soak up some precious time heading into half-time. A set piece in a pretty decent position with Gus to stand over it, it looks like.
Yeah, definitely with Arok with a yellow. That makes their defence just a little bit shaky now, but nevertheless, Cam Watson will have a plan. He does have a couple of backups on the bench, so there's a free kick here now. Cross comes in. It's deep. Straight to Riley there. Dinamo now look to break away here. Magalaris plays it into the middle. Cholina. Arok. Good ball up to Cabrera. 5 minutes to go before half-time. They come out wide to Gillespie, switching back to the left-hand side. Magalaris. Good work there from Mukasha. That was in still. They go back to Riley. Just taking a little bit of sting out of the game, that goal. Olamoewe coming forward. Magalaris wins it back. McFarlane goes wide to Magalaris. Been busy last couple of minutes. McFarlane. And free kick given away there.
Pressure on the ball carrier there once again from Altona. I like the ability for them to close down on McFarlane, trying to close down McLaris in those close quarters, just not allowing that momentum forward of the ball that Dinamo were after there, so they can look to switch. Even up to the task there was Bakran Dikoski there, clearing it out into the Dinamo car park. Again, Dinamo look a little bit off. Dinamo look a little bit rattled following that goal. They're going to need a response here. Magic the better as this half has gone on. When they've gotten the goal while they're on top, which is the most important part as well.
Mills, centre of the park here at Churchill Reserve. Grigic lofts one over the top. Back at the Kanakowski just coming through. McFarlane. Good work from Maroc now. Good pressure here from the Magic. They switch it out wide. Finds Cabrera. Plays it up the line to Dragicevic. Dragicevic now gets it into the box. Squares on the edge of the box. Shouts of handball. Referee has a look at it. Says no. That was close there. Dinamo fans and the bench not happy, but Katie, hard to call that one.
That would have been on the harsher side in my view. Dinamo just looking for an answer here, looking for a response to the Dinamo doing well to get going here again. But it's only going to go as far as Olamwewe is just going to be able to read this out. Yeah, looking at that handball again, that handball claim there, I don't quite see it the same way. Fair call there from our man in the middle, Chuck Quartermain. And just the pressure further releasing off the Magic, and I'll get a goal kick to show for it as we enter deep into this first half. Stoppage time to come.
Magalaris to bring it back into play here right in front of the Magic bench. A couple of minutes ago before half time here. It's going to be called out, so wasted opportunity there for Dinamo as Kawaguchi to bring it back into play here. Goes long to Frangi. Still going Frangi. Good work by Frangi. Eventually cleared by Mills, only as far as Al-Hawley. Good work that time from O'Keefe. He comes out wide. And now it's Dinamo's turn to attack here. They don't have the numbers as Platt just needs to hold it up. Dragicevic can go wide to Cabrera. Still going Dragicevic. Oh, that look. Oh, poor ball there from Mukasha. It needed to be a little bit better. Habib. And it'll be a throw. Probably hard done by that. They probably felt that they did have a free kick as Kawaguchi brings it in. Dragicevic plays it down the line, but straight to Olamwewe. Lovely ball. Back out Danikoski. No one wants to near it, challenge him. He's still going back out Danikoski. Eventually someone came in as they turn it over here. Cabrera, McFarlane. Puts it out to Galevsky. Was looking for a through ball. Good work, Mukasha. Going forward. Mukasha now out wide. Finds Frangi. Just Mills back to Frangi now. Magic going forward. He finds Habib. Good defensive work there for Magalaris. And it'll be a throw.
Had a little pocket of space for him, I think, to run into. The Anthony Frangi just need to turn the afterburner set on and just knock the ball in front of him. Just allowing Dinamo to double back in, avoid this late spell of pressure that Magic are throwing at them here. Mills just caught out with that pass, that back pass, or trying to pass it out, excuse me, and only got as far as Habib. Halftime whistle imminent here at Fox Street.
Cross comes in from Kawaguchi. Missed everyone as Grigic clears. Galevsky battling two. Hard chase from Gus And he wins it back for the Magic. There's a one last roll of the dice here before half-time. Goes short. O'Keefe gets around his marker. It'll be a corner here. Magic send everyone forward here. Can they find another goal to really just pile on the misery before half-time? Will Dinamo hold on to that slender disadvantage? Corner to come. Al Hawley whips it in near post. Oh, come chance. Inches away from someone. And referee Jock Quartermain blows the whistle here at half-time at Churchill Reserve in his round 15 clash between the hosts St Albans, Saints Dinamo and Altona Magic. Katie, if you could wrap up the first 45 minutes here.
Tough contest between these two sides. Both of these sides having different moments of momentum, different opportunities throughout that first half to really stamp their authority on the game. It's just begging for someone to take them by the scruff of the neck. Anthony Frangi was the one that opened up the moment for Magic, and who was able to take it.
Half-time done and dusted here in his round 15 clash between St Albans Saints and Altona Magic. Alex Sivkarowski and Katie Lambeski bring you all the live action for the second 45 minutes as we get underway here at Churchill Reserve. Two changes, as we'll hold off on that as a chance here for Dinamo. The shot comes in, good save from Shalamanov Trenkov. Good opportunity there for Dinamo as they bring in James Zidius and Lucas Burns. Coming off is Luca Cabrera and Michael Grigic, the captain. So early start there for Dinamo there, Katie.
Absolutely. Wasting little time. Burns getting involved in that play right away. Habib now back on the ball. End-to-end stuff, looking at plate up. Connor O'Keefe, but Iraq doing well to see that one out too. I like the change from Cam Watson at halftime. I think it's a natural like-for-like swap up top, but also Lucas Burns, quality performer, 5 goals to his name, I think, already this season. He'll be key. I think this is the shake-up that they needed. Zidius, a more natural fullback than Michael Grigic would be, to be honest. So I like that change as well. Again, the wind is behind their back now, so I wonder how that's just going to tailor the approach. They're coming out quick and strong here. I like the sign of intent here from Dinamo.
James Zidius, formerly of the Magic, so he knows them very well. There's a chance now for Kalina. What can he do here? Tight on the byline here. Well, they get out of there. And good work from Mukasha. And it is the offside flag raised there. So Cam Watson ringing in the changes there. Trying to salvage something out of this game. They need the 3 points. They're on back-to-back losses at the moment. They can't afford to go down a third because next week it's not an easy challenge there, Katie. They've got Heidelberg away, and Heidelberg at the moment winning 2-0 against Melbourne Victory as a rock finds Chelina. So the task is even bigger at hand as the way things are going.
Absolutely. It just makes this next 45 just so more crucial in the context of their season. That relegation battle really hotting up. Melbourne Knights and South Melbourne. We never thought we'd say their name in a relegation battle again, but that's where we're at here. That's how intensely competitive this league is about. And you're seeing every bit of this right here and now. Even toward the bottom of the table, you're seeing two sides who are really hungry just to really reverse their fortunes and climb the table.
Play on is the call here. Platt goes wide. Galevsky. Kamaguchi gets there first. Fabrizio slows things down now. Hawley. Olamawewe. You can see the wind just taking that ball as they win it back now. Going forward, a rock. Finds Chelina. Lovely little flick pass there. Finds Dragosevic out wide to Platt. Dinamo mustering up something here. They need a goal. It's Galevsky coming in now into the middle of the park. Chelina, good work there from O'Keefe. Plays it down the line to Burns. Cross comes in. Oh, it's headed backwards there dangerously. Platt's there to clean up, and there will be a corner here. And the Magic survived that early on scare. Their task is not any easier. They play Preston Lions next week at home in the Macedonian derby there. So big games for both these sides, especially in the grand scheme of things, as you mentioned, Katie, with the bottom of the table just really getting tighter and tighter as they flick it up top here to Galevsky. It's not sure what they were trying to do there. He will get it back again. He sends it forward. Cleared. Oh, good flick on there from Fabrizio now. His opportunity for Daniel Fabrizio. It's Fabrizio! He had nothing on there. A whimper in the end. And that was a big chance, Katie.
That it was. Dinamo getting something going the other way, wasting little time here. But what a let-off. Daniel Fabrizio thought he could have ran a little bit further on the ball there, but Fletcher McFarlane's covering speed was absolutely brilliant there. Kulevsky now on the ball. Mukasha even better to deny him there. This game picking up in intensity, picking up in pace. It's almost these sides know just what it means in the context of their season.
Frangi just lost one over the top, but no one really on the end of it, and that was a big let off there. The Magic, Fabrizio just had to put his foot through it, and in the end it was more of a whimper, and we're absolutely kicking themselves because that could come back to haunt them in the end. Dinamo again having plenty of possession and plenty of good possession in their attacking half, but again, Katie, it's the same old thing. They can't put it away, and we've seen that in the first 45. Very similar.
Yeah, exactly. Some chances just letting off Dinamo and just allowing them to stay in this game. Just not, again, both of these sides is really trying to, really the intent is very much clear from the first half. Really not much has changed. They're just looking to get forward as quick as possible. So O'Keefe does well to intercept there. Bilal Habib so often the creative fulcrum here. He releases O'Keefe, but just not quite accurate there. As Zidias take the moment to reset play and just see that one out.
They send it forward. Chance for Bakar Danakoski to just to clear to the line there. The wind is causing havoc, as you can see. The Magic just finding it a little bit difficult to adjust. Very similar to the first 45. They found it an opening couple of minutes, just not able to adjust to the game, but eventually got more involved. It's a good run here. Cross comes in from Zidias, just a bit too much. Galevsky at the back here. Shot comes in, and Shalamanov, Trenkova, too easy pick up there. That's 2 let-offs, Katie. 2 let-offs there by Dinamo.
And particularly Shalamanov, Trenkova, just really good in goal. I think for the backup goalkeeper, youth goalkeeper as well, replacing the injured Christian Rossi. He's really stepped up his game as well. So fair play to him, fair play to the youngster in goal. But again, just Dinamo needed just to be a bit more clinical and be a bit more ruthless with these chances. Mills still acquitting himself rather well through defence, but they're just not allowing those passing lanes to open up. So that's a real positive from the Magic, forcing Dinamo to switch to play, but O'Keefe doing well in his defensive duties there. Good again, work. Just the intensity just continuing to rise here. Defensively, Altona looking very strong.
Good work there from Burns. He's starting to really liven up on the right-hand side here for Dinamo. They bring it in. Cabral brings it back out there from Chelina. Look, lovely ball down the line. Cross comes in. And Lucas Burns has really changed the game a little bit here for Dinamo. They look a lot more better attacking forwardly than they were in the first 45. Dragicevic to bring it in. What can they do here from a set play? Chelina offered short, ignored. Dragicevic whips it into the box. Clears everybody. Galevsky flicks it back in, too easy, and the Magic will be happy with that return, as he just got underneath that one. A free win there for Arok. Heavy touch there. Good work from Al Hawley. Coming through the lines is Magalaris. Platt. Oh, he gets around his marker. Platt now. Needs a bit of assistance. Flicks it into the back post. Gusk clears it. And it'll be another corner here for the Dinamo. Really intensive first 10 minutes of the game in the second half, Katie.
That it is. The benefit, the most of the territory, most of the possession going the way of Dinamo here. Taking the moment to lock it up top. Burns really changed the complexion of this game. That corner not amounting to much. A counter-attack in the offing here, though, for the Magic.
Good ball there from Fabrizio to Habib now. They got a chance in the middle of the park. It's Habib. Habib! Good save from Riley there.
Big save by the Dinamo stopper there. Habib just getting into a really good pocket of space there. He had Connor O'Keefe at the back post. I'm just surprised he didn't take the moment to tee him up there. I like the confidence to take the game on and go yourself, but that was just at the near post. Any shot stopper worth their salt is going to be able to deny that. And Riley did really well there. Corner to come, the fourth of the afternoon for Altona Vardar.
And that one, just a wasted opportunity there. Quick release from Riley, finds Dragicevic, but needs a bit of help. Golevsky making a run now. He's offside. Good work here by the Magic. They get numbers behind the ball. Frangi just copping a one on the shin there. There's a ball down the line here to Habib. Won't keep it in. Medic's going to come out here. Habib just, I'm not sure what happened, couldn't quite see there in the end. Just slipping at the last second on that concrete drain there. There's a chance now here. Dinamo flying forward, trying to cut back in. The shot comes in. Oh, Platt again, inches away. Not sure what they're shouting out there.
Bilal Habib down behind play here. Referees is trying to get the game back up and going here, trying to get some control here. Habib, it'll be a big blow to lose him in the context of this game for the Magic. They're calling for Habib to be moved off the field.
I'm not sure what happened. We were down at the other end looking at the action there, so he's on the field at the moment. The medic is attending to him. I think Dinamo are just upset that we couldn't see, so we can only assume what's occurred. But it's slowed the game down now. Dinamo Hill not too happy, but they are in full voice.
Dinamo just looking to get the game back up and going here, understandably so, but Habib just in the hands of the trainers here, and that doesn't look very good at all.
No.
They're frustrated at the fact that the game was maybe not allowed to go on. It's going to allow the coaches just to bring in their charters here. This might be a really match-defining delay here. We know how quick momentum can change in football, and this is one of those instances, unfortunately, where it can really alter, even in the context of an injury, unfortunately as it is. Habib now slowly just coming back on his feet at the moment.
No sympathy from the Dinamo Hill there.
I think he's seen red there. A second yellow, it looks like, for Habib. We'll confirm that in a moment. Oh. No.
I'm not sure.
Not sure what's occurring here. We'll get some clarification from the referees in a moment.
So a card's been given to the Dinamo bench. Can't quite see who it is.
And all of this is going to lead into a healthy dose of stoppage time, you would think.
Bilal Habib has been sent off.
There might have been an incident away from the play, an incident off the ball there. It's going to force a change here, though. We'll confirm a substitution as well. I think it'll be forced. The changes, there's still some options for Goran Lozanovsky on the bench here.
So, I'm not sure what has occurred. As we said, Bilal Habib been given a red card. He's off the ground. What we can only assume that it was maybe coming back onto the field. We don't know. We didn't see it, what occurred, but play goes on now. The Magic down a player, but they've got the lead. It's going to be a big half an hour of football left there as Platt giving away a foul, and that'll force Johnny Stoichevsky to come on. Connor O'Keefe has to give way. So the veteran of 125 NPL Victoria games, John Stoichevsky, now tasked with shoring up the back line, allow Alex Gus to play that left wing type role. So a bit unlucky for O'Keefe, but play goes on. You've got to do the team thing. A rock clears to the line. It'll be a throw. Oh, it's going to be a big half an hour of play here. Dinamo trying to not concede any more goals and go down 3 straight losses in a row. Magic trying to get 3 straight wins in a row. All to play for both sides here. Time will tell as Chelina comes away with it. McFarlane. Mills. What can Dinamo do to utilise this advantage? And Magic just have to have numbers behind the ball. They switch it out wide. Find Zidius. Mukasha. Stoichevsky, little flick over the top, but Zidius winning it back. McFarlane. A rock.
Nice. Yeah. 2 banks of 4 for the Magic with Frangie up top, so the intent very much clear, just to hold tight and convert and just really control what it is that they have, try to control their lead, maintain that lead, excuse me. Gus playing a little bit further ahead, so Stoichevsky taking that full-back position against so much of a playing against 10 minutes of mentality thing, plus so much is playing with 10 minutes of mentality thing. It can really galvanise a team that is down to 10, or alternatively that can be very, very hard to play against. So they need to be sharp here, Dinamo. They can't rush in. They just really need to manipulate this shape, this defensive shape of Altona here. Wonder if they may look to the bench momentarily. We'll keep an eye on that too.
Josh Diven looking to come on, and there'll be a real good inclusion there. There's 2 goals to his name as the cross comes in. It's low, shot there, wide. Coming in on the far side was Lucas Burns. So will they make that substitution? They will. McLaris will give way. Allows Josh Diven to go forward. So a little bit of an adjustment in the back line here for Dinamo. They'll go to a back 3. Diven will go up top to give some added firepower now. So the Magic really have to hold out here for a good half an hour. It'll be quite a number of minutes of stoppage time as well, as high ball in. Oh, Frangie going down there. Just copping a little bit of friendly fire. It's a stop-start football the Magic are starting to implement here. It'll frustrate Dinamo, but that's all part of the game.
Yeah, that it is. They're just throwing sand in the gearbox of Dinamo here. Any moment that they take to manage this game, to take precious moments of the clock, they may well do so. Zidius now with the license to get more forward up the field. I feel like Fletcher McFarlane dropping in between in that defence is going to be key in bringing that ball out where needed as well. Not allowing Magic to really get a forward flow of things. I just wonder how that may turn out. They need some urgency to their play though. Do Dinamo. Time of the essence here.
Throw comes in. Stoichevsky flicked it on as Platt. Olamowewe just shinned that one, but still worked. Kawaguchi sends it back out. It'll be another throw here for Dinamo. And he'll give a round of applause. No change in the other game. Heidelberg still leading 2-0 there.
Well in control of that one, aren't they?
Yeah,
really making a charge for that top spot, aren't they?
They are indeed. They're a side, I think, the one to watch there. They play a good brand of football as Gus now. Back to Al Hawley. A little dink over the top. It was too long there. Mills goes wide. Finds Burns. Over the top. Stojcevski clears. A Rock quickly takes it. Finds Zidius. Chelina. Dragicevic now. Lovely ball out wide. Cross comes in. Oh, Platt was there. But Shalamanov, Trenkova, equal to the task there. He had to come there first, Katie.
That he did. He's going to need to stand tall. There's going to be some pressure thrown at the young stopper. But if that's any guide, I think he'll be just fine. Frangie contending with Arok in the air there. Both okay to still let that bounce. Again, he have to make a nuisance of himself here, Frangie. Some space opening up here, but that's a risky pass from Golevsky. Just allowing Fabrizio just to sniff there, but they do well to recover.
Diven out wide to Zidius. Crosses it into the box. Platt brings it down. Kawaguchi there. They go wide now to Burns. Burns now looking to cross it in. It's Burns. He thinks it over the top. And that'll be a goal kick. The wind really picking up now. It's just making life difficult for those long balls over the top. You can see it either too long or the wind just takes it away and it doesn't allow the players to really get control of it. And it's making life difficult for them. And it's just going to be the players that are able to play it on the floor, get their movements going, ensure that they take their chances when the moment comes.
Absolutely now. And you got those attacking three up top of Diven, Golevsky and Platt there for Dinamo. They've gone narrow and they're just going to allow pockets of space for Zidius to run into. And Burns just on that left side as well. I think they've got to play to their strengths a little bit more. And they have that in that attacking shape they're in at the moment. They just need to stay patient and just need to find that opening. And I have to feel that it'll come here. Good build-up play.
Cross to come. Just has to concede a bit of ground. Mills squaring it to Chelina. He can go wide again now. Finds cross comes in now, looking for the back. Kawaguchi. Oh, Platt was waiting for it in the middle there. But Burns couldn't get it to him. Despite being marked by many players, Mikael Platt still manages to get in a position on his own. It's just really great, but it's just not getting the delivery.
Yeah, exactly. Elusive in the way that he can shake off his defenders, just gets in a good pockets of space. His playmaking ability, absolutely first class. But you need someone on his wavelength. You need to help get in further into those positions to score goals. Fabrizio here doing well, but Golevsky just is equal to the task, covering back.
Just no awareness of the players. There's a good run here from Zidius. Still going forward. Frangi coming back to help. He's going to have the big afternoon by Frangi. Play on is the call. Playing it through Diven now. Trying to create some space. The cross comes in. Oh, chance there. Shouts of penalty. Burns, no, says the referee. Frangi gingerly getting back to his feet. Oh, that was close. A Rock now. Magic really need to get out of this spot here. Chelina finds a Rock now for a bit of space. Out wide to Zidius. Looking to cut back on his right. A cross comes in. Oh, audacious there. Still not out of trouble. It goes in. Offside flag is raised. Oh, that would have been close. That would have been close there, Katie.
Edging closer and closer there. Dinamo. Again, I thought Olamwebe was very fortunate to avoid giving away the penalty there, just clipping his opponent in behind there. But Burns getting into a really good pocket of space. Again, they can't be deterred by that. A couple of changes on in the offing here for Altona. We'll confirm those in a moment.
Dinamo now really taking it to the Magic. They're utilising that extra man advantage. Mukasha thinks one over the top, but Fabrizio running to the left there. A bit of a wasted chance as a release for Mills now. Some tired legs out there for the Magic. They need to get some fresh legs coming on. McFarlane. Short to Arock. Arock driving forward now. Still going Arock. Squares it on the edge of the box. No one running on the end of it as Divan makes a challenge as Stoichevsky gets front positioning. And that'll allow the Magic to make a change. It looks like Selu Kamara.
And George Tsitsinaris as well.
Tsitsinaris as well, yep. So good inclusion there. And we don't have a board. It looks like Fabrizio is coming off. And the other player will be... Not sure who that are coming off on the fast.
Fabrizio and Al-Hawli, I believe it is, just on that far side. So Salu Kamarad taking that midfield spot.
Going to have to put in a big shift this afternoon as Burns switching to the right-hand side now, so causing havoc. McFarlane, 20 minutes left to go plus stoppage time here. Dinamo throwing everything at it at the moment, though. Desperately needing a goal here. Arock now driving forward. It goes wide. It's too wide to Exidius.
Come on, it's gonna be better. Come on, get it better, Kitty. It's okay.
Magic now just need to be... They've just got to be in sync. They've got to be in line. They've got to make sure they did not even drop a 1% of concentration there. It's flicked on. McFarlane at the back.
Yeah, focus and concentration, the name of the game for them, absolutely. And they just needed, I think these substitutions are a really good way just to stem that flow, that tide that Dinamo been throwing at them here. I see just getting far up the field, but Alex Gus is right up to the task as well. Brilliant contest between those two.
Ooh, strong challenge there from Burns. It will be a free kick, so more time taken off the clock there. As Dinamo now, what does Cam Watson do? He's still got Joey Monake on the bench. Maybe last minute gasp run from Joey. We know he can score some good quality goals. Can he make an effort there? So opportunity here, but Magic also as well. They've got to roll the dice. They can't afford to constantly defend. They've got to put pressure back in their attacking half. Is brought down here. Frangi. Play on is the call here. Finds Zidius. He looks upfield. Brought down. Platt now in the middle of the park. Out wide to Mills. Gillespie finds Divan. Good work there. Chelina. Kamara. Gust. Oh, strong challenge there from Zidius. And that's going to be a card for James Zidius there. Fourth yellow card of the season, so allows the medic to come on and waste a couple more seconds, minutes I should say, after clock there, Katie. And Magic, they're holding on, but it's just getting really, really tight.
Absolutely, just the pressure really being thrown here by Dinamo. I like the call of adding in Joey Monek, and he'll introduce this game right here and now. Again, we know his absolute running capacity, has the ability to really get up both ends of the park.
I think Fletcher McFarlane coming off there.
Confirmed as well. Again, I think it's just a bit of a refocus, a reset. Zidius going a bit more narrow in what I think is now going to be a pack 3, a 3-4-3 if you will. Cam Watson leaving absolutely nothing to chance here for his Chargers. Mills is trying to carry the ball forward and find Dragicevic there. To no avail. This is not good. This is not a good spell of possession here for Dinamo. This is what they want to avoid. Now they'll seek to go again here through Zidius. Again, no real surprise what the Magic are going to do here. 2 banks of 4. Franchi up top to Harry and Harass. I like the addition of Titinaris as well. Well-timed substitution, so both of these coaches going for it.
Good work there from Gus. Stood his ground. 15 minutes left to go, plus stoppage time. It's going down to the very wire here. Dinamo trying to avoid 3 straight losses in a row. Magic trying to hold on to the lead to make it 3 straight wins in a row. It's desperate defending versus a side that's desperately trying to attack. Platt, probably not where he needs to be. They go wide to Zidius. He can go, well, it's a poor pass there as Gus now, just good work from Mane. Mugasha, out wide to Stoichevsky, looks for the line. Gus will keep it in now, good run, he crosses it in, it's a good ball. Frangi, can he get back on his right? Frangi! Good save by Riley. That should have been 2 and the game wrapped up. Riley stood tall.
Totally. What a save by Riley. Hasn't had to do too much in that regard, but when he's called on, he's absolutely nailed the task there, understood the assignment. That is for certain. Franchi getting into a really good space, didn't blaze away with his shot, just was able just to take the touch. He really should have buried that one though. Riley, brilliant work there from the stopper at the other end now.
Gilevsky out wide to Zidius. Goes further wide to Mane. Joey Mane twisting and turning. Good work from Stoichevsky. Slows it down. The cross comes in. Shalamanova. Trinkova with the save. The jeers from the home fans there. But that was a big moment in the game, Katie. He needed to just find the corner. Well, he's gone the distance here. That's Riley gets back into position. Magic just now really have to turn their attention back into defense. Kamara. Oh, that was clean there from Kamara. I don't think it was much involved. He's on a yellow card.
Sense of urgency now, just starting to pick up across Dinamo here.
Just having a look at the replay there. I think it was a bit unlucky, to be honest. Referee had a bit of view. I give him the benefit of the doubt, but I just think it was a bit unlucky.
I lean toward that as well. I'm not sure if it was worth a card, maybe a warning, I think, at the most there.
As Dragicevic whips on into the box. Head of the way. Frangi used his body well now. Just got to get it out to the right-hand side. They go wide here. Chance now for the Magic. Still going forward. Kamara waiting for it. Kamara! Oh, he's missed an open goal. That's 2 chances begging in the last couple of minutes for the Magic.
Unreal end-to-end football here. Kamara, just that ball coming a bit too quick, coming a bit too strong, just on that breeze. Titinaris just making a right nuisance of himself there. Just glancing across was Kamara, couldn't quite get there. Another let off for the home side.
They go back the other way, Mane. It's end-to-end action here as Gus gets front positioning. Wins the ball back for the Magic now. Just got to look upfield and just release the pressure. Frangi not happy with that one. As Chelina, Zidius. Under 10 minutes left to go here at Churchill Reserve. If you're a neutral, Katie, you'll be loving this. It's end-to-end action. If you're one of the supporters, you'll be definitely biting whatever fingernails you have left.
I don't know how I don't know how you're doing it as a fan here. Absolute fight here on show between both of these sides. And again, another stoppage. Bakan Dikoski, I think, just on the end of that one. Back up and about, but he'll be gingered tomorrow, that's for sure.
Stojevski now to bring it in. Goes a long throw. One back. Good work there from Kamara. Needs to get out of trouble. It's Frangi, a rock. Bring it down to Zidius. Smart play, but worked the other way. Oh, he has a crack there from Zidius. Maybe should have held on to it. It was Anthony Frangi. Got a free pass there from Zidius and didn't make him pay as Mills. Can Dinamo find something? They've been let off twice. Good run that time from Burns. It's a throw in now. Dragicevic to bring it in. That'll be a corner, sorry. Dragicevic now. Can he find someone on the end of it? Cross comes in. Hit it. Oh, it's gone wide from, looked like Divan that time.
The big forward, the target man there. Getting into the right space, getting into the right area there, but just the chance eluding him at the far post. Time really of the essence now for Dinamo. Looking at what this may mean for the table. If Altona see this one out, and there's a lot of football still left to come here, they will find themselves 7 points out of a final spot. They couldn't, could they? In this context of this season, this is really an alteration of the finals contentions as well. I know we've talked about the bottom half of the table, but that logjam between 6th and the relegation zone really starting to take shape. And Altona can do themselves a big favour by defining it here and now by seeing this one out.
Well, it's a 5 points difference between them and Melbourne Victory. So that's huge. That's 2 games. You know, you're looking at it next week. You know, Magic heading into their game. Favourites against Preston Lions. Who would have thought so? But that's 5 points is massive at this stage of the season. And for Dinamo, you know, they in that 3rd spot there, which is unfortunately the bottom 3 go out this year. They've got to find something over the next couple of games. There's a chance now to edge the box. It's Kamara. Oh, good work there from Dragicevic now. He's got to charge forward. Kamara can't foul. He knows Divan now can go wide here looking for Burns. Oh, he played it too long. And Shalamanova, Trinkova safely in his hands.
Just a bit too easy to open up there, Altona. Dinamo just running right through them through Dragicevic to do a transitional play. And they're just trying to hustle back up the other side of the field. So I still like this intent of theirs. This is not quite parking the bus material at all from them. It's just playing the game on its merits, playing each contest, but space opening up in between the lines for Dinamo.
Oh, coming out there. Good work from Shalamanova. Trenkova cleared by Mukasha. And I think they're going to have to force a change as Anthony Frangi is down to a walk at the moment. He's ran his tank empty pretty much. He's done a big job this afternoon. And might need to get either, we've only got Julian Rodriguez, under 23 players. A cross comes in, cleared by Olamawewe or Gavin Taseski, both under 23 players. And maybe can just run. But Julian Rodriguez, 2 goals in under 23, so maybe he's the one that can just run out the last couple of minutes here. As chance for Chelina, they go wide to Galevsky. He goes further wide. Monet back to Galevsky. Cross comes in. Head of the way from Kawaguchi, cleared. Frangi will hold it up here. Just Rock did well, stood his ground. They go up the other end now. Dinamo. Divan gets around his marker now. Divan Cross comes in, it's low. Olamoewe got there first, brought down by Kawaguchi. He just sends it to Frangi, and it will be a throw. Quickly taken here, Dragicevic. Magic just trying to get numbers behind the ball. Gilevsky tries to cut back in. Good work by Gus. Holds it up. Zidius goes wide to Gilevsky. Down the line here, Monaik now. Good defending that time from Gus. And it will be a corner.
Forcing them wide, just not allowing options in those central spaces. Well done from Magic. Dinamo to respond here through a corner. Take you around the grounds just quickly. Heidelberg United 3-0 up against Melbourne Victory now.
Cross comes in. Ooh, Shalamanova, Trenkova there was making a Superman save to get on the end of that one. That was inches away. And Dinamo really just amping it up now. They're getting closer and closer.
Really just hung in the breeze there, didn't he? What a save there from the shot stopper. Brilliant work.
Another corner here. Long ball looking for the back. Brought down. Cleared by Kamara. Played out to Monet. Good tackle there from Frangi. They've just got to hold it up here. Plays it into Mukasha now. Just got to run Mukasha to wherever he can. Titsanaris waiting for it. It's Mukasha still going. He's got Guest behind him. Gets around his marker. Still going. He needs assistance here. Going down by Dragicevic, and that'll be a free kick. And it was a smart play there from Mukasha.
What a run. What a run there from the stand-in skipper. Every bit of his petrol tickets being spent right there in that move. He just was able to take precious moments, get into precious space. And I know that he might have been better off crossing the ball for Titsinaris, but at the same time, it would have opened up a Dinamo counter-attack, if you will. Now, they're going to have a set piece deep in their territory. They're going to take every second that they can. Excellent game management. Gus to take the kick.
Oh, it's a poor take there. After all that running, just went to waste now. It's Dinamo going up the other end. They turn it over. Kawaguchi been rock solid at right back. Kawaguchi today. One back by Platt. Finds Chelina. Mills. Oh, it's a helicopter pass straight in the backside of Mukasha. A little dink over the top. Mills recovers. Brought down by Titsanaris. Kamara. Dinamo win it back now. They send it out to the right-hand side. Dragicevic. Smart play there from Dragicevic. Just held the line. Good work from Stojcevski. Not giving up. Still battling hard there, Stojcevski. Good work from Johnny Stojcevski there. It was outnumbered. And Alex Gus maybe got away with that one. He sort of expecting that hit to come in, taking some more precious seconds off the clock. Stojcevski to bring it in for the Magic. Looks upfield, straight down the throat of Zidius. Dragicevic goes wide. Gilevsky now. Magic have to get numbers behind. Kawaguchi brings it down. Oh, hasn't worked in his favour. It's Burns. It's Burns. He goes wide. Oh, you went too wide there, Monet. Just kept it in. Magic get all numbers behind. Dragicevic now. Cut off in the end by Mukasha. Needs to make another run here. The captain stood his ground. And it's a Magic ball.
Confirmation there, 7 extra minutes. Stoppage time confirmed there by our assistant referee this afternoon. Dearie me, that's a lot of football left to play in this game. You'd have to think one more chance is coming either side. And when it happens, either of these sides have to be ready to take it. Again, I just thought the way Altona have seen this out, have started to see out this is first 90 out, has been fantastic in the way they've approached it since going down to 10 men. Bilal Habib, it's a second yellow card for a delaying of the game. Really changing this game. Anthony Frangi's opener early in the second half. Really so far the decider here. Dinamo, what can they manufacture? Divan just trying to hold up the ball. But Bakran Dikoski, as well as Mukashar, brilliant there. The skipper again is holding up the ball beautifully. Amazing run.
Good ball in, it's a Frangie. Frangie! Good save from Riley again. Unbelievable. That's 2 huge saves. Frangie must be looking to the sky and thinking, what else can I do to beat this guy? He's just got to get up now. Dragicevic, Divan. Oh, it's cleared by Gust. What a chance that was for Frangie. He could have sealed it on a platter. But Jackson Riley stood tall. What a save. That's 2 huge saves. Chance now. Oh, that was just wide there from Joseph Chelina. Wow, Katie. This is hard in the mouth stuff here. Both coaches must be thinking, geez, what is left to go in this game? What else can we expect in this game?
Absolute tension and absolute nerves up here in the box and out there on the field, that's for sure. In both benches, in both sets of dugouts, that would have been absolute goal of the season contender if that had gone in from Chelina. Some massive efforts coming through in these last few minutes. We can talk tactics all we like, but every bit of effort coming from these players right here and now.
Well, I just want to know if Goran Lozanowski has a sponsorship with Butter Menthol, because his voice is absolutely gone here. Kawaguchi clears, Burns at the back. No foul given there by the referee. Burns not happy about it. Shalamanova, Trinkova just holds it up. We've still got 5 minutes left to play in stoppage time. This is unbelievable scenes here.
This is the NPL Victoria, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we love it.
Headed back by Mills. It's just... it's the best way to explain it, Katie. Couldn't have done it better myself. Good ball out wide to Burns. Burns now pushing forward. Have Dinamo got something left in them? Trying to get around his marker. Kawaguchi gets front positioning. Still going forward. Oh, that's a challenge from behind here. He could be in trouble. It's a yellow card for Burns.
Tempers flaring as we tick down here to the final whistle. Again, all of this is precious time out of a Dinamo attacking attempted. Precious Dinamo comeback here. It's just going to be... Right, I can't help but feel this is still on the Magic's terms. They're just the way that they've approached this, playing with 10 men. Been absolutely incredible. Some of the efforts put in from Mukashar, who's, I think, approaching man of the match status, to be honest with you.
He's absolutely put in a shift and a half. I think he needs to give a couple of days rest. He's ran his absolute guts out for this game, as well as Frangie as well. He's played the lone striker up top. But that's what's needed. Sometimes you just need to play that game. You need to, give everything and extra. So... Still got time to go. Still got another 3.5 minutes left to go. Who knows when we might be playing here till this evening here. As Becca Danakoski now to bring it back into play. He sends it forward. Long ball. A rock wins the header. Gust. Free kick there. Just a clip of the heel. More precious seconds taken off the clock there. Heidelberg game is finished. They've won 3-0 there. So Heidelberg continue on with their fine form. Guess now. Takes it to the corner flag. It's going to be a throw.
Yeah, just a silly foul to give away at crucial times. It's a silly turnover here through Camara. To Tanaris now. I like his endeavours coming on. He cuts inside. Gets as far as Frangio, bounces a couple of passes off. And again, just precious moments ticking down. Altona looking more likely for a second here. Just manipulating the ball really well. Really good use of possession there, Mukashar. Holds the ball beautifully up for Gust. He'll look to shift the ball wide again.
Gus now holding it up. And whistle goes, referee just having a look around, see what's happened. As substitution, and as we called it, it's going to be number 19, Julian Rodriguez from the under-23s getting a chance. Anthony Frangi coming off. Good work from Frangi, got the goal. Probably unlucky not to have 3. But Julian Rodriguez from under-23s, 2 goals to his name. Can he bring it home? We've got 2 odd minutes left to play here. Anything can happen.
Brilliant shift from Frangi this afternoon. And the mood just towering on the Dinamo Hill, between the Dinamo Hill and the Dinamo bench. Pressure building just on this side now, and you can tell.
Free kick given now. Dinamo just got to go forward here. We're in the final minute of the game. Mills. Burns just sends it forward. Divin out wide to Platt now. Platt running forward. It's Platt and Olamawewe. Good tackle in the end. Kamara there did well to hold it off. Quickly taken. Dinamo now got to throw everything in the kitchen sink at it. It's Burns. Dragicevic. Kawaguchi goes down. It's going to be a Dinamo throw. Desperate defending here. They need a cross into the box. Mills whips it in. Cleared by Stoichevsky. Zidius is there to clean up. We've hit the 7-minute mark now. He's gone over the top. Stoichevsky cuts it off. He sends it forward. Took a heavy touch there from Rodriguez. Bit of afters going forward now. Mills sends it wide. Burns. Nearly 8 minutes played. The cross comes in. Stoichevsky clears. Falls for Gus. He's just got to send it somewhere. Gets it to the line. It'll be another throw. Quickly taken. Mills again. Ref has a look at his clock. He sends it forward into the box. It's too long. And I think that might be just enough. And that is it. The Magic take it out. What a victory for them. 1-0 down to 10 men. And they go 3 straight wins in a row, Katie. And unfortunately for Dinamo, 3 straight losses.
Just when you think this team can't find another gear, they go and do that. 10 men away from home, tricky conditions, tested in a really testy game at different times, and they were just able to see it out beautifully. They played with 10 men for the majority of that second half. Bilal Habib, their man most likely in front of goal, being sent off now, and there's a fair bit of afters here. Just tempers continuing to flare after the whistle. Not what you're wanting to see. The referee's just got to get the control pack of this again, but the well-deserved win by the Magic. You cannot take anything away from what they did today. Dinamo unable to break down this team even when they were down, even when they were at their full complement, even when they were down to 10. Deserved the points, more chances created, the higher quality chances were created, and they could have manufactured a second or a third at different stages, if not for Jackson Riley, to be honest, or just the missing chances that went absolutely begging. Brilliant Sad Mukashar, brilliant Ilya Shalmanov-Chenkova in goal, brilliant Alex Gus, Kawaguchi as well at fullback. That's winners everywhere you look on that line, absolute effort everywhere you look on that line. What a performance, and that's a team now that could even continue to maybe even factor into finals calculations, who knows, and we might be getting ahead of ourselves here, but Goran Lotanovsky has this side really playing for him. That's a brilliant effort.
Well, thank you all for tuning in to this afternoon's coverage. We appreciate all your support forever you're watching around the world. We'll see you next week. Another big round of football coming your way. Thank you for watching. Do you want to send me your votes and I'll just do it?
What do you think? Are you happy for me to take the reins?
Up to you, whatever you feel like. I think...
You have to think Mukash has a 3.
3.
I want to give the keeper a 1.
Riley, 1 and then 2.
No, like Ilya. Yeah.
Well, I think he made more saves though. Up to you. Like, definitely agree with Mukash.
You can't give a losing keeper the vote. I feel like.
That's a bit unfair.